So what are you willing to do to land your dream job? For one South Florida man, he wants to try out with the Miami Dolphins so bad that he's working out across the street from the team's training facility in Davie every day, just hoping to catch the attention of coaches and scouts. The divisional round of the NFL playoffs is in the books, and who better to talk about it than 9-year NFL veteran Darius Butler. You've seen him on ESPN's Get Up. You've seen him on Bleacher Report, all over the place. You even have your new web show, Everything DB. The officials know what's up, man.
Did they just flag us?
Yeah,
what's going on here?
No flag on that play. I'm Paxton Boyd from ESPN 106.3. He is Jason Pugh from ESPN 106.3. And this is football night in South Florida overtime. The champions course here at PGA National, playing like an absolute beast, just as it has all week. And Tommy Fleetwood's lead of 5 under par through 56 holes, the highest in relation to par for a non-major in nearly 4 years. Vero Beach tying that state record for consecutive regular season wins. And it's not that they did it, but it's how they did it against the defending back-to-back 3A state champions, Chaminade Madonna.
No, it was an unbelievable win.
Antonio Jones-Davis says that he will have 50-plus friends and family members in these stands at FAU Stadium on Tuesday night. What a life it was, Kelly. Simply in football terms, Nick Buonacani was a Hall of Famer, a two-time Super Bowl champion, and a key member of that 1972 perfect season. Here with 2017 PGA Tour champion and 2018 Honda Classic winner Justin Thomas. And JT, you know exactly how difficult this course can be with the wind, the water, the elements. So what was the key here for you this week?
Just staying patient.
Former Boynton Beach star and Heisman Trophy winner Lamar Jackson is headed back to South Florida, opening up 2019 on the road at Hard Rock Stadium. Ricky Fowler says it's time to win. After shooting a 4 under 66 on Friday here at PGA National, he entered round 3 here just one shot off the lead. But as he said here yesterday, he's got to finish more events when he's in this position. Number 74 overall, 3rd round draft pick in the 2019 NFL draft. As you get ready for this next chapter of your career, you nervous, excited, anxious? How you feeling?
Say more on the excited side.
Jay Marie, you missed your last 4 cuts coming into the U.S. Women's Open, but you played some of your most consistent golf this weekend. What exactly was the adjustment that you made?
I think it's something about majors. The last cut I made was at a major.
Well, it certainly looked like your everyday big league roster for the New York Mets. All the big names were there. Yoenis Cespedes, Jay Bruce, Noah Syndergaard was on the mound. That is until you got down to number 8 on the lineup. Tim Tebow getting the nod at designated hitter, making his Grapefruit League debut today. Let's go ahead and check out how he would fare. Tebow not sporting his usual number 15, instead wearing a nameless number 97 Mets jersey, but regardless, all eyes on the former Heisman Trophy winner. At his first at-bat, not a good one. He goes down looking after just 4 pitches. Not exactly pleased with that last strike call. Tebow looked a little more comfortable in at-bat number 2, making contact and putting the ball in play, but he would ground into a double play. The Mets did tack on a run on that play, though, so not all bad, but things didn't get any better for Tebow during at-bat number 3. He gets beamed in his right shoulder. No harm done, though. Tebow joked that he's used to taking hits throughout his career, of course referring to his past life as a football player. And his 4th and final at-bat, it didn't last very long. 3 pitches, as a matter of fact. Tebow gets caught looking at all of them, said he didn't like the first 2, thought they were a little bit inside. All in all, an 0 for 3 day, including 2 strikeouts and a hit by pitch. But if you thought he'd be hanging his head after the game, you better think again.
Kobe for 3. Got another one.
For someone to have a legacy win, even when they're not here, they're still making a tremendous difference.
For Scotland native Joseph Gormley, paying tribute to Kobe Bryant through his artwork is a spiritual experience.
The great thing about this artwork is I've actually got to spend a few hours, I feel, with the gentleman himself.
One that hits close to home.
Because I wanted to spend time with a father. I've got 2 girls myself. It reminds me to go home and to give my kids a hug.
Gormley is the head custodian at Bayview Elementary School in Fort Lauderdale. But art is his passion. His specialty, musicians, athletes, and celebrities. Through his artwork, Gormley has been able to give back to his community in a big way. Over the past few years, he has donated more than $300,000 from money raised through his paintings.
By putting the paint on a canvas, I'm getting to help just in a small way.
His goal? to raise $1 million.
I think that's going to tell people it's in my heart, not what's in my pocket. And it's just a legacy that I just truly want to leave behind and inspire the kids, the next generation, to say, well, you know, if he can do it, so can I.
This painting of Kobe Bryant will soon be auctioned off, with the proceeds going toward renovating Bayview Elementary's Media Center.
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll go to someone who will truly appreciate it.
One of many small gestures that will leave the school and this world a better place than he found it.
I just want to inspire people, inspire the community, just help, you know, because one day you're going to need help.
For ESPN 106.3 on WPTV News Channel 5, I'm Paxton Boyd. Go! It's an unseasonably hot October afternoon at Jupiter Christian High School. The sweltering heat, the cracking of shoulder pads, among the little things that Mike Hoyt no longer takes for granted.
I feel like God has put me through a lot of things to show me how much I should really appreciate something.
At age 19, Hoyt had aged out, exhausting his playing eligibility. Hoyt then had to go before the FHSAA and plead his case.
I told them kind of like my past life and everything that I've persevered through. I went to them, I expressed the way that I felt, 100% honesty, and just let them know how I felt.
After hearing his story, Hoyt was cleared.
My father had left me and my siblings when I was 12 years old. We were living off my grandmother's income every month, her disability. And growing up, my mother was an addict. I had to do something different in order to live a different lifestyle.
Despite being homeless for most of his life and living in group housing for the last 6 years, Hoyt has excelled both on the football field and the classroom. He currently holds 2 Division II offers, a 3.5 GPA, and an 1100 SAT score.
You know, oftentimes young men or young ladies take the adversity and go the opposite direction. But he continued to fight, he continued to climb the wall and knock down those trees and those barriers. And he made it work for him. And he's in the position where he is today because he's a fighter.
Hoyt says football has provided him with the family atmosphere he never had growing up, and also serves as an escape.
It has definitely been an outlet for me. It has been something I can push all my anger towards, and I used it for fuel for the football field. And I leave everything out here where it's okay to leave all that pain, frustration, anger, depression, anxiety.
Adversity off of the field, serving as motivation on it.
My vision for success is to be that link that leads to a whole nother lifestyle, to just do better than anybody in my family thought someone could do.
Mike's goal is to play college football, but his ultimate dream, he says, is to one day make it to the NFL.
I think the first tickets were about $11 each.
A lot has changed since 1966, but for Harvey Rothenberg and 4 of his closest friends, one thing has always remained the same.
We're going to our 52nd game.
More than 5 decades ago, the Boca Raton resident and his friends decided to go to a little-known event in Los Angeles called the World Championship Game.
We were excited and we said, you know, why don't we try to make this thing, you know, go? We'll go as many times as we can and see how it goes.
The event went on to become the Super Bowl, while the quintet went on to become the Super Bowl 5.
We wear this at the game.
Over the years, there's been matching jackets, rings, cufflinks, ties, even a horse.
We named it the Super Bowl 5.
And recognition from the NFL.
And it's, you know, congratulating us on going to 50 Super Bowls. And on the rear side of it is the score of all 50 games and who played in it.
The most exciting game, he says, a come-from-behind win for his beloved New York Giants over the then undefeated New England Patriots.
We won 17-14, so it's never over till it's over.
But it's the unbreakable bond that's lasted more than 5 decades that keeps the group coming back again and again and again.
It's the camaraderie that's more important now than the game itself. We feel good about each other. We're like brothers.
Rothenberg says the group has overcome financial struggles and deaths in the family until this year.
Al Schragus, the Prez.
An illness has them one man down for the first time ever. Part-time Palm Beach resident Al Schragus, who Rothenberg calls the leader of the group, is currently in hospice care, losing his battle with pneumonia.
We really can't communicate with him now. He's in intensive care and not speaking, but I know that he would want us to go.
So for better or worse, the tradition carries on.
As long as I'm 6 feet above ground. Most of us are in our 80s, and so I don't know how long it's going to last. We're going to try to keep it going for as long as we can go.